Okay. For those who do not know who these two gentlemen are, let me educate you. Hazama has been running the Street Fighter Cross Tekken scene in Japan since like 2014-ish. So most of you know who Esta is by now. If not for his Cross Tekken work, then his work at the Cyclops Osaka weeklies in Street Fighter V and Grand Blue and Fighter Z. But Hazama has actually been the main organizer for about as long as Esta's been around. I've known Hazama since about 2015 when he first showed up to one of my Evo tournaments. He got second at Evo 2016 and he got third at Evo 2017. 2018, I put him in losers kind of early, but he's a dedicated player. He still hosts streams on his channel, Mugen Hazama, multiple times a week actually. Like, he's been doing this a lot the last year. Like, early in the morning, he'll run like Cross Tekken lobbies for the Japanese players, and his channel is full of Cross Tekken content. So I'll be sure to give Arturo his YouTube link once he uploads this on YouTube, because this guy's a very dedicated player. As for Kagrra, he's a frequent guest in those lobbies, but typically Hazama always takes them out. So I'm curious how this is going to go. Right now, Kagrra decided to play with no gems, but big cojones. Meanwhile, looks like Hazama's got the custom gems on, because on PSN, especially Japanese scene, they just go full IC card customization with their gems. Gems are truly outrageous, but Kagrra decides to be a little bit more plain. I will defeat you the old-fashioned way, he says. That's assuming that Xiaoyu doesn't slap Akuma silly right now. And there comes Julia. What's the mix gonna be? Go for a cross-up? Alright, he's gotta do something. Having no kind of gems, especially for attack, to make this comeback pretty hard. But he built a lot of meter, though, so Kagrra will be entering this next set with full bar, and if he can do something with it, it's going to hurt, because both Julia and Xiaoyu are sub 1,000 health characters. I think Julia had 1,000 in vanilla, but I gave her the health nerf. Hey Striker, so we're going to do 2 first attempts today, but we got yours up, so you're good to go. I'm going to minimize this. There we go. Alright. Woo! That was good. Alright. Hazama's trying to get something started, but he can't get those links up for some reason. Yeah, if you get hit by the elbow, you just gotta sit on it. That elbow's safe on block. So, the way Hazama tends to structure his high-low game with Xiaoyu is when he's not using the Cyanide, which is forward MK, he's going to be using Crouch Medium Kick, canceled into Art of Phoenix Stance into the elbow, which is a launcher, then start to juggle. It gets about the same damage each time, like 360 or so. More if attack gem's on, but that's typically what I gotta deal with whenever I'm facing Hazama in offline events. He'll always have attack gems on with Xiaoyu to make sure all of Xiaoyu's mixes hurt as much as possible and the match ends quickly as possible. He does have some cool Vortex stuff as well. As for Julia, Julia is his character that usually play neutral. And alright, so far, nothing's really activated. This is probably going to be Hazama's game. Yeah, that's its name. Good stuff, Hazama. First blood to the boy, Hazama, the reigning Evo Japan champion for Street Fighter Cross Tekken. So, anyone who has watched the Stumblebee Street Fighter Cross Tekken video might also recognize this name because I played. So I definitely learned, but at the same time, that was tournament. Let's see what he does in his first attempt, because as I stated, while I've beaten Hazama in tournament, both in 2017 and 2018, in first attempt, he's a bit stronger. He adapts very well.
Oh, by the way, shouts to Hari Ohama donating $5.50. Thank you.
Alright, that's thanks, Striker. Appreciate it. Alright. So, I've only faced Kagrra a few times on PSN. I remember when he played Jin, And his Jin had like the sickest Rick Stroud color customization. With like the dark skin and the white hair and the blue. It looked great. But look, settled on Cammy and Akuma. But Cammy's always one of his better characters. So, most of you guys know Cammy as a character who walks fast, dive kicks, great jabs. Cammy's buttons in this game are particularly crazy. Because of the boost system, that stand medium kick can hit people from pretty far away. She can convert from far away as well. So by the time you realize what happened, stand medium kick, which is normally not a button you use to combo from, has completely zapped your health. Let's see how many like that. Okay, so stand medium kick to stand heavy kick. That's typically how Cammy brings her partner in. We usually see Akuma as a point character, but Akuma can play the anchor when he needs to. His Vortex game is not the same as it was before, but it's still one of the more existent quote-unquote Vortex games still around in Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Good stuff to Kagrra for continuing that combo as long as he did. With no gems on, he'll have to make sure every single hit counts. Yeah, the red gems you attacked are typically good for making sure any combo, optimal or not, still hurts. What you're looking at with Kagrra is pure optimization. Alright. Oh! What were you pressing? Oh no! No follow-up! I'm pretty sure Hazama wanted something more than that. Yeah. Looks like Kagrra flinched and then ate a DP. Xiaoyu did not capitalize. But Xiaoyu is not someone who really played neutral that well. She has a couple of decent buttons, but not really as good as some others. Xiaoyu's job is basically to get in your grill as quickly as possible. Celia got the defense gem burning. You're gonna need that. Alright. Oh no, again, you missed the combo! That DP tag could have been major, but instead it looks like Kagrra is going to gradually whittle away at Hazama. And oh no! Hazama was thinking raw launch. Kagrra was thinking, I'm not going to do anything other than punish you for it. Alright, tied up at 1. Again, Hazama is very skilled at these long sets.
You just got here and you're already learning that Japan has a cross-second scene? Yes, they do, my friend.
They've been around a long time, man.
A long time.
You're not bad.
So yeah, Hazama. Really cool dude. Back when I was still hosting Cross-Second Evo, last time was 2018. Something I always do on Sunday is I take the Japanese guys out for lunch. That's my way of saying thanks for coming all the way out there to play some Cross-Second with me, you know?
Yeah, it's this long way, just across.
It is. Do you know S's brother plays this game too?
Oh, that's awesome.
I haven't seen him like online consistently a long time. Usually drops by like once every 3 months. But yeah, his brother is yeah, on PS3. His name's Drunken Jackie.
Interesting.
Yeah, they tried it on PC. They didn't like it that much. But given today's issues with Game Windows Live, I guess I can't blame them much.
Yeah, definitely not.
All right.
Not playing on
Look
Xbox.
at this. Well, it's Japan. They have like a weird bias against Microsoft.
Yo, it's funny you say that. 'Cause, like the Virtua Fighter 5 event I did was on Xbox.
That's interesting.
Yeah. They don't mind.
Maybe because they're like old men and they've just figured any port in a storm.
Yeah, right. Oh my
Oh
God!
no! Cross up. Another cross up.
Yo, I just saw Mad Roundhouse loose. Like
that's what he does. This is what he likes to do to really blow you up. If he's got no gems on, he's got any kind of way to boost attack power his meter.
I didn't even
he's
realize
gonna be
that.
as lame as, it's gonna be like as lame as possible and as as cheap as possible.
He's beating you in no loadouts? I didn't even know, like... I didn't even know anybody did that.
Well, keep in mind... Well, some people do, but usually it bites in the butt. But Kagrra, so far, he's held his own. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. So what he does... Alright, I get it now why he does these. At first, I thought he was just not optimizing when he first did that to me. But now that I'm watching it this long set, this is what Kagrra does to really blow you up. With, like, no gems or whatever.
Yeah, no loadouts, chat is strictly worse. He's just flexing.
And what he's doing is he's also positioning his Oki in a way where every time he ends a combo, he is still in a good spot to make Julia and Xiaoyu chase after him.
Yeah, he has amazing Oki. It's like he's in the micro walk just to cover the backside. Oh, wow.
That's right. Wow. Oh, no. Yeah, he got a little bit too careless there, but I get the idea. He wants to burn the clock as much as possible. Oh, yeah. So, you get the idea. When I was talking to the Japanese scene about what an arcade cross-check would be like, I actually mentioned Super Dragon Ball Z as the example of the IC cards and how gems and colors would work.
Yeah,
when the game first came, I thought that was what they were going to do, too. Like with how you could take things from each setup, but they never implemented that way.
Nope. I
thought you'd just be like, stick a USB port in before you plug your controllers and whatever.
That'd be so sick. Yeah, that hit so high, and she was still able to combo.
Oh, so Cammy still has the combo, by the way.
Oh, I see.
But I don't think he's going to style that hard when he has, like, no way to build his meter easily. Oh, look at that. Just stood there. Bap, bap, bap. With the Randy Savage jabs.
Alright, guys, so Kagrra is up 2-1.
2-1. Keep in mind, if Kagrra wins, it's going to be kind of an upset. Because Hazama's won, like, every kind of set they've had in a lengthy situation that I've seen. He just cleared the table.
Sick.
So I'm curious this momentum will work. But yeah, it seems like Kagra's found a pretty good strategy on how to deal with Julia and Xiaoyu. As I stated before, Xiaoyu needs to fight to get in, and it can be a pretty uphill battle for her. That's what Julia's there for, to help set, because Julia has like those long limbs, like crouching medium kick and stuff. But Akuma is another great point character, because he can move around really well, and he can play neutral very well as well. And of course he has all the Oki nonsense too. Cammy, of course, great walk speed, good jab, good buttons, a good DP. So both these characters can kind of build neutral, or do neutral in a really good way where the incoming character can continue to do their little Oki mess. You can tell Hazama is really panicking, trying to turn the tables, but Kagrra is not letting him.
Do you have what it takes?
Alright, be careful with using that, oh, look at that! He has him scouted! And anytime Julia walks forward, tries to press a button, no, Akuma just walks out and punches with a sweep. Well, it's not going to do much on its own. Look at that clock, it's already 80 seconds in. And so far, Akuma is not really bothered by whatever it is Julia wants to do to open him up. That's going to hurt, though. Make it count this time. Going for Oki, trying to keep locked in. Good! So that's a Hazama specialty. When he finishes combo with Xiaoyu, he's going to arrange his Oki in a way, like use that dive kick, so he can corpse hop over Akuma and keep him locked in the corner.
Thank you, Kirby Chan. Everybody's using the codes right now. Appreciate it. Once again, guys, it's for the October monthly.
And look at this. Hazama just swinging. That stand like it's underrated as well. Look how far it reached.
Mad far.
All right. Like I said, Xiaoyu is... Oh, no! Okay. That typically combos, but it's kind of a tight link. Alright, they both have about the same health. I guess he feels like Julia can keep Cammy out easier, but also, I think also wanted that, those low sweeps to combo as well. Look at that. Look how far that reaches.
Ouch.
Yeah, I was talking about.
It's done. It's done.
Yeah, it's dead.
Because time.
Time over.
Time over.
So that this is how Kagrra is going to win. However much people complain about time overs, if you have no gems on, you're playing this team, you're gonna be relying on that timer a lot to get your wins.
Yeah.
So not only, yeah, this is what I was told. But I think that's assuming you can beat the clock. Because so far, Kagrra has been almost spotless on neutral. The way he's like walking back and forth, shimmying, and then punishing with a Kuma sweep, that sets his Oki perfectly. And he can just either burn the clock or let them hang themselves for like a really big punish. Because he optimizes all of his tag combos. Alright.
Julia's trying to do what she can to close the gap right here.
Yeah, it's hard for her.
Yeah,
like
hard.
she has a couple of ways, like the spin. But oh no.
I mean, she does hurt a lot, but she's kind of weighted. She's got to get close.
Yeah.
It's like she's got weights on her whenever she moves.
She relies on her big normals to really do her point character stuff.
Yeah.
But Akuma, because he walks so fast, and his buttons are, especially his crouching heavy, his sweep is godlike. So this is,
Oh,
I won't say a bad matchup for Julia, but a tough one. Nice, good, make it count.
Great wall carry too.
Yeah, that's good. All right, Oki, keep her locked in.
Oh
no, she rolled out.
Messed up.
Yeah, probably a timing thing. What she wanted to do probably was make sure Cammy rolled towards the corner.
Exactly.
Because if you course at the right time, that's what happens.
Yep. And like Kagrra's definitely in the driver's seat right now.
Definitely. Big life lead. Oh, that's going to hurt. Keep Sioki. Oh, shimmied and then put the big chop.
Oh no.
Oh, that's dead.
Very nice.
Kagrra! Man, you have leveled up so much. I mean, he's always been good, but I've never seen him just completely dox Hazama like this. It's still only 3-1, but momentum's definitely on Kagra's side. Bop. Oh, that's a big trade. Good conversion. Duh.
Ouch. Fuck.
That's the thing. That with a character like Xiao Yu and a character like Julia working together, and they hit Akuma, Akuma's not going to last very long. So, as I stated, Kagra's going to rely on that timer to get a lot of his wins. Assume just get jumped in on the very start of the round. Make sure those anti-airs are on point, my friend. Just going to bring that cross ult early. No opening. Oh, got one!
Oh my goodness.
Not enough time to convert the super, though. Thing is, Hazama has 3 bars on deck. So he says YOLO, kick!
Oh, gets punished. Oh my god, how many roundhouses? Oh. Yeah, Hazama's looking for an opening so bad. He's like, come to me, please, Akuma, please.
Sorry about that, someone text me. Keep going.
It's all good. So I can eviscerate your life bar. Please let me touch you. Nice break. Oh no!
Oh no! I don't know what he was thinking there. Maybe crouching medium kick and reversaling through it. But no, oh no! You missed the elbow! Forward 1 might be a Julia player's best friend, but here on Whiff, it's not on your Christmas card list, you know? You're dead. Alright. The momentum's been stopped. Now it is 3-2 Kagrra.
Red team wins.
So, I saw someone in the chat say, are people playing this game again? It's story time while we get this started. So, people never stop.
All or nothing.
Hazama for sure has never stopped. I have known Hazama like, I first met him in 2015, but I've seen his name, like, as early as 2013. I said 2014, he's been around long. He was part of the SSF4 Evo replays, too. Additionally, I've been running tournaments for this at offline events since, like, 2013. First my locals, and I moved to, like, Evo and stuff, in 2014. Whoa, no! That was nice. Just said no to your big overhead. Canceling crouching heavy punch right into the Shakinetsu. A call out. But yeah. Alright. More on that story later. Things are kind of picking up right now. Ugh. Alright, look at that. That explosiveness you're talking about from Hazama has got Kagrra on the ropes.
Will the tide of battle turn?
Oh no, well that's definitely not going to help you there. These guys are getting way too big-brained with these call-out DPs from a forest screen away. Like, they're definitely thinking something like they're going to empty jump low or whatever, and they're making these call ones there. Is this game backwards compatible? Sadly, no. Oh, shove it in. Bring down the big chop. But I've also seen Akuma actually get a juggle state off of that overhead. That's actually a Kagrra especially. Like, he'll use the overhead to get a juggle state, and then he'll do like a full juggle out of the corner. Or if it's like on a back dash or something, his partner will tag in and finish the combo. It's pretty cool. Oh, that carry. It's a long way up. That's a big life lead Kagrra is sitting on right now. Just swatting from a mile away. And then YOLO cannon drill. Probably got more off of that, but I guess he figured, just in case, go for the sweep. Oh, stuffed! He called him out, like, even before Hazama did anything. He just walked forward and watched Hazama dash to his death with the swift step. Oh no, here we go. Oh, alright, he's too close. So the double kick, like the double roundhouse, that's typically a range dependent thing. So he has to hit him at the right spot if he doesn't want the close version on accident. Oh no, again! Blown up! No cross cut for you, Hazama. Oh. Oh no, this is actually really bad. Look at that defense, Jim. It's been eating damage. She took no damage for like 2 hits. Oh, jump in. No DP for you. Da, 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 da. It's tense. This is something I've noticed in Kagrra keening in on. Something Hazama likes to do when he has meter with Xiaoyu is use the YOLO shooting star kick, because that is safe on block, as well as a juggle starter on a hit. And he is using that move a lot to kind of force his way in if he needs to do it really quickly. Oh, wrong way! Using the back turn stance and then rolling out of the way, but last it was for naught. Hazama or Kagrra now up 4-2. I'm gonna get some water real quick.
Blue team wins.
So I started running events in late 2013. I was actually the guy who seeded the bracket at final round 17. That's the one that Cool Kid won. And I'm proud of that, because a lot of people said for a long time that was the best top 8 the game ever had. So I'm proud that I managed to get an idea of the players to kind of arrange that kind of assortment of players. So 360 kind of faded away in like 2018 when I stopped seeing people. Like by 2010 there were still some people around.
That's sad. I still prefer the Xbox version.
Yeah, but I guess people just didn't want to pay for it anymore.
Yeah, no. I'm still paying for that Xbox Live though. And then now with the consoles, everybody's gonna get it again. That Game Pass. So hopefully you see a resurgence someday.
Someday. The people still play on PS. As you can see, this is PSN if you can't tell. People still play on PSN.
Yeah,
And after this set, I will show you the quality of players still left. But you can still find people in ranked on PSN, and there are some people who still hold lobbies like every week. Like Jay Tequila still hosts lobbies. The Dude, I still see him around. IVIR Liquid is still around. Now he's good. The problem is he's only on like 4 a.m. I say he's American, but I always see him when I have to like wake up early for like an autism march or something at like 4 a.m. or something. I'm trying to stay awake. I never see him on a decent hour. I think I've seen him past 9 a.m. last month, and that was about it. Homeless Dragon still hosts some lobbies as well on his channel, Brown Curse on YouTube. So yeah, PSN still got a lot of players. There's a couple people in the chat actually that keep saying how the PSN version is the best version. Like, anytime we have like a PC problem, they'll always say, that's not a PSN problem, and they'll just be coy about it.
Alright, so Kagrra of 5-2.
That's right. As we're talking about being coy, Kagrra just saying, I got no gems on. I'm still going to kick your butt. I got no gems. My optimization is kind of there. It's mostly Oki. This is basically one big... This is basically like that Friday the 13th game. Don't let Jason touch you. As long as Jason doesn't touch you and find you, you're good to go, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you ready?
Alright. Here comes the monster that is Hazama Mugen. Incense, because now he is down, I think, 5-2?
Yep, 5-2.
Yeah. What I really like about this set for Kagrra is that he knows exactly how Zhao Yu and Hugo are going to try to force offense during block strings. That is something Hazama really needs to fix. He needs to adjust and realize your turn is over. Stop trying to force your turn, because every time he tries forcing his turn, there's either a stand jab or a DP waiting for him. Or Akuma will just walk backward and punish the sweep, and then he has to start all over again. The thing about this, act like a hard knockdown, it's like 4 seconds off the clock each time. And that builds up fast. Going for the Oki, he wanted to see if he could get Julia to roll towards him, and then he start all over again. Good jumping. Watch your fireballs, my friend. Ugh. Oh, nice. He waited his turn there. This time he got a nice, juicy DP. Look at this. He's just killing time. He knows. Go lame. Oh, no! Hazama tried to force it, but he forgot this is a DP character he's dealing with. Cammy's DP is super good in this game. Her DP will chase down stuff like Bison's Del Reverse from like almost full screen. It's nuts. There's a player in my area, Rai, who would do that when I was playing him. It would drive me nuts. Because like I have to play honestly now? Gosh darn it, I hate playing honest. And I couldn't like cheese him out with Del Reverse like I normally do with people. And as I just explained that, Hazama said, don't cut me out just yet.
I know sumo wrestlers with more.
What's that called? The Hood Perfect, I think it's called? Where it's not quite, but close enough?
Oh yeah, Hood Perfect, yeah.
Yeah. Make sure I got turned on, guys. Sorry, hurt. Yeah. Almost. Oh no! Look at that, just waited his turn. Julie was thinking that lifting elbow attack, what's the name of it? And Akuma just jabbed her out of it. Completely scouted. Like Hazama's like thinking like, what do I do? I've tried everything. How do I open them up? Easy whiff punish. They're playing to 10.
Yeah, it's gonna be a nice long set for y'all.
We'll have one more after this, and then it's time for Soul Calibur.
Yep.
The rest we're going to have uploaded on Arturo's YouTube page. Hey, RC, we're going to have yours uploaded on the YouTube page. For some reason, my broadcast lobby's not working today. Oh, he got him!
Oh,
Look, chip out.
Yeah,
Oh!
strong. Wow. Full strong.
All right, so that move is armored. I think he was hoping to eat it, but there wasn't enough health left. Counters.
It does.
This was the first game in Street Fighter that had like these unique counter hit stuns. So if you get mad about that in a certain other game, you can look at this game for its humble origins.
No way out of this.
As for V-reversal, so the cross cancels, what they're called, cross cancels. The cross cancels are different for each character, but there are some that are like actually DPs. Like Bison's is his EX Crusher. It is probably the best alpha counter in the whole game. And some of them kind of suck. Like Raven sucks. Steve's is pretty suspect. Your mileage may vary for a lot of these alpha counters. Julia's getting desperate right now. See, you can tell that Hazama is trying to sneak in the Swift Step mix-up, but he knows if he goes for it, there's going to be a DP waiting for him. And he needs to be confident he can punish DP tag appropriately. Because of how far Cammy goes when she DPs, it can be hard to get a good happy birthday off of it. Alright. Julia said it best, better hurry. Corner lockdown. Don't get DP'd. Oh, there we go. He was looking at it last time. This time she had the help to deal with it. So, Zhao used triple punch off of the rain dance stance is fully armored. We call it the baby back attack. Because it's just a fully armored back turn stance of pain, leading you into full combos. That's dead. Commanding round. I think that's a proper perfect. Look at that
We'll see.
upper class. Oh, not quite. I guess that was a hood perfect.
Yeah, another hood perfect. Alright, good job.
No way out of this.
Okie dokie.
It's all or nothing.
I'm trying. Alright, it's not. I think if I have met Kagrra before, as we were talking,
So,
there was a Japanese guy he had with him, Hazama had with him, at EVO 2018. That was pretty good, but he didn't play this team. He played Marduk and somebody else. And his style doesn't really lend himself. Like, if he wanted to go all in, he would have with Kami Akuma, because he was out in the tournament pretty quick. He was like 1 and 2, I think, in the tournament. So if he did want to go in, I'm pretty sure this is not the same guy I'm thinking of. So Kagrra, again, he has not gone to any American majors as far as I know,
alright?
but he's been playing a long time. Alright, looks like Hazama's starting to hulk up. He might take this round pretty quick. Took the first one pretty quick, too. Good block. As a reminder, if you block that over, you have to just sit on it. That overhead's pretty safe on block. Good. Good punish. Didn't get the full juggle. No worries. Keep going in. We talked about it earlier. Stand medium kick for Cammy. Super good poke. That hurt box is nowhere to be found. So good luck trying to whip punish that move. Yeah, that move. Respect it. Good DP. Trying to limp it out.
Can we get touch once? So
Got him.
News, but he got him the cross.
Got him. All your defense gems did not save you.
Oh.
he got it lined up. Once you know the timing of that cross of Hazama Kuma, it's actually really hard to block because it can come out of nowhere. I thought for sure it'd hit for the front, look from that direction. But yeah, there's like an angle where the hitbox will lift upwards in a way where it almost always cross up, even though it looks like it's done right in your face. It gets really ambiguous if you know the timing of it. Alrighty. Oh no! That's a punish. It's a minor one, but it's a punish all the same. There you go. Good air to air. Ba. Alright. Oh! Okay. Oh, it's still comboed! Alright! I suppose that 2-piece off the overhead would be enough time for Kami to pick up. Alright, this is something Hazama, whether he wins or loses, I do want to see him work on this for next time, because this is also kind of how I beat him at EVO 2018. If he can't get in, he has some issues trying to force his way in with both his characters. It's simply how he loses. Characters with big buttons to whiff punish, or to catch them walking forward when they shouldn't, or press buttons where they shouldn't, like Kami's stand medium kick or Akuma's sweep, he has problems with that. That's what I've noticed. Like, I'm thinking back when I last played him, and this is what...
Stand by. Okay. No way out of this.
But yeah, to someone saying people playing this again, people never stop. I'll go back to that real quick. So I ran tournaments, or still run, obviously. I run the Discord tournaments. Next one's gonna be October 3rd. Thank you guys for contributing to the Matcherino. I ran EVO 2018. I ran Final Round 18. I ran a couple of Fall Classics. I still run some stuff at like Xanadu and the Cave when it's on my calendar. I ran at Combo Breaker last year. Thank you, Arturo, for uploading that to your YouTube page.
No problem, man.
I ran at CEO last year. That was pretty fun.
I miss offline tournaments.
They'll be coming back soon enough. He's got to hang in there till it's time. All right, Suplex City number 1. I like how Kami is billed as this super cool, super deadly, super soldier assassin, and she uses stuff like suplexes and Frankensteiners, like it's like the deadliest thing ever.
Yeah,
when it's like not even a 2 count in wrestling. I think the only person I've ever seen finish off with a Frankensteiner in the last 20 years is Rey Mysterio. And to be fair, he actually flies up like Kami does, so maybe that's why Kami does the jump before she does the Frankensteiner. Look at that. Kagrra knew he had it. But yeah, all those offline events, and I've also been creating content for this game since 2014. And I've slowly updated my streaming specs so I can provide better sound quality, better video quality for you guys. Before, what I would do is I would use the LGP's like offline sound recording feature of like these really old mics.
Oh boy, yeah, that's a blow up.
Like I showed Panda X Gaming the mic I wanted to use for recording sound for EVO 2015 because he didn't have his sound stuff with him. And he looked at it and said, "I'm not putting this on my stream." Period. So he did not react kindly to what I had in store. So we've come a long way since then. I've also wrote the Cross-Tekken Bible, the complete dossier, which you can find if you Google Street Fighter Cross-Tekken complete dossier or Street Fighter Cross-Tekken version 2013 Bible. You'll be able to find that as well. Complete frame data, team recommendations, strength weaknesses, the whole shebang, complete run character in this game, other than the PS3 exclusives, which I will likely never do. Oh no, you were jumping. You know better, Hazama. We were talking about this earlier, Hazama. Just walk and block. Slowly but surely, they're gonna run on real estate, and that's when you can do like all the crazy Julia and Jiayu mix-up stuff. You're trying to use that overhead as a whiff punish. I getcha, because that does go over the that stand heavy kick. Good punish. You finally got it. Stand light kick. Is this going to steal the deal? Commanding life lead and no health to cross assault. Here comes Akuma. Okay. Hazama has to play the timer now. Oh, got him. Big cross up again. Oh no. Look at these conversions. Caught the backdash with the regular old dive kick. Not even like the demon flip dive kick. Look, we have not seen any of Akuma's like real vortex nonsense. It's just been all who got caught. So I was wondering if maybe Jai would get caught, because this is not like Infinite, where only the point getter gets hit by stuff. In this game, whoever gets touched first is who takes it. Point or anchor. So if there's like a Hadbury situation and the guy who's supposed to go out is still active, they'll take the full brunt of any of those moves. So I thought maybe Jai would be eating the Shingoku Sat, then for sure be dead. But maybe she was too far away, or maybe that person just like patiently moving in until they kind of cornered themselves.
No way out of this.
But yeah, it seems like Kagrra has as well in hand. I'm so used to talking about Kagrra in trouble that I'm kind of in disbelief that Kagrra just rolled over Hazama like this. I'm saying all these great things about Hazama and how he whipped me up the first 10 a few years ago. And here comes Kagrra just running straight on him. So if Kagrra ever shows to a live event, now I gotta worry about what I gotta deal with when I think him. It's looking pretty intimidating. Look at this, he is marching forward. He can do that too if Cammy. He can play lame or he can play aggressive. One or the other. Either way, he has got all of his ducks in a row. And he's only 2 wins away from taking this first to 10 here on Arturo's stream. Whoa, look at that.
Thank you, Polar Bear.
Appreciate Polar Bear, thank you. Alright. Hazama, fight the urge to press buttons when you run out of real estate. The only time he has got like heavy damage is off of fireball jump-ins. And I feel like a lot of them are just kind of reads that may or may not work out, because we're talking about the moment that he jumps in, it's either he gets a jump in or he gets a DP, one or the other. And I think Kagrra is starting to figure out this is typically where he's going to jump in on me. That's dire for Hazama. Weren't there official tournament allowed gen sets? Yes, there are, but this is not tournament. So for those who do not know, in version 2013, the gems you see on the select screen as you update the game, that is tournament standard. So if you have it correct, it should be 3 attack gems on the first one, 3 meter gems, no, 3 defense gems on the... Anyway, I forgot the order, but yeah, it's going to be one of 5 options. 3 attack gems, 3 meter gems, 3 defense gems, one of each, or the final one that has like a green gem on it. That is the Pandora setup, and that will only activate if you use Pandora. It's basically to make your Pandora comebacks all that much more painful on the other side. So if you want to have like a no gem setup, just use the Pandora setup, because it will never activate unless you use Pandora. And how many times are you going to be using Pandora and expect it to work? Pandora steps are very specific and very situational, and ideally you want to get hit as little as possible so you don't have to use these Pandora steps in the first place. So yeah, if you want to do like the no gem setup like Kagrra's doing, just use the Pandora setup. It'll be the exact same effect. You'll just have like a better boost using Pandora if you ever should use it. The Pandora set's like the lethal joke character pretty much. Alright, so that's a little bit smarter, trying to use the got him. ended the same way as before. That is 9-3.
Blue team wins.
All right. He is on set point. I wonder. Nah, forget it. So anyway, let us see if Hazama can finish this job by not getting.
Stand by. Okay. Way out of this.
It's all on the line. Fight.
Okay, you can tell Hazama is carefully good. That's something you can do. Now you have to work on covering your tracks well enough so you don't get jumped in on like that. Hazama seems so anxious now. Like, he is trying to figure out how to play the game I was talking about, like walking and blocking. But now Kagrra's kind of taking advantage and blowing off like short jumps and cross-ups now. Oh, that's a big punish. Jumped in with a big, heavy kick. That... Not the end, but man, it's dire. He's getting out of the way, so there's... Alright, you had to. You had to. I didn't get the full one. Yeah, the full sequence for that is godlike. What you're supposed to do is, do the Tatsu in the corner and then do the far double kick. Then you do crouch heavy punch into the Shakunetsu. Stand medium punch, stand heavy punch into the DP to end it. It does like 457 damage, something ridiculous like that. It's just more than that. It's a really damaging combo. It looks godlike. I knew what he wanted to do. I think he just didn't have the juggle space he needed to finish it.
Don't blink.
Got them again! Man, he's been batting 1,000 with these cross-up Tatsus. He got crossed up on his own, though. Alright, come on, Hazama. You got this. It's a long way up, but I've seen you climb through worse. Be honest, though, Hazama. This is looking kind of grim. Kagrra is looking to say there's a new owner of this yard in Cross-Tech in Japan. And it's not you, Hazama. What do you got to say about that, Hazama? Because right now, Kagrra's looking to claim this deed. He's right now saying, this is my yard now. And what are you going to do about it? You're gonna, there you go. All right. I like that. Walk and block. Good. Good. Do more of that. Just don't make hard reads like that. He could have been blown up really bad for that. Man, throughout this set, Kagrra has paralyzed Hazama with a fear to jump, knowing what would happen if he does. There could be a big DP waiting for him. God, oh, we talked about it. That was what I was talking about. Using the counter hit overhead when Xiaoyu tried to go up in the air for her overhead, that led to a juggle state, and that led to Cammy finishing the job. That is a Kagrra spell. He's the only person I've seen use that overhead in that situation for those results. And you got to see the Kagrra special appropriately to finish off this special exhibition just for you, 10-3. Good stuff to both players, and congratulations to Kagrra for claiming the deed.